Hello, Tommy here again. I welcome you back to my shop. I'm going to do a little bit of different project in this video. This is a project my wife is wanting me to help her with. She's grown all these gourds, and she's cut this gourd. She wants to mount a nativity scene of some sort in it. So I've looked around through the patterns, found a Steve Good pattern. This is the complete pattern. But I'm going to cut it down. I'm just going to cut this part out and see if we can mount it in there somehow. I sanded the bottom of that so it would sit level. Not sure how we're going to do that, but we're going to take this step at a time, and we're not even sure this is going to work. We've got to cut it out, see, we may have to modify it, but that's the next step, or the first step, is I'm going to cut this out and then we'll see what we can do with that. So I'll check back in with you as we move forward. I wanted to show this real quick while I was cutting it. One of the other things I do when I've got these, especially I do a lot of these, I have these nativity scenes with these palm trees or various things that got this kind of design on it, like this right here. And you know, I showed in some of the other videos how I would go into a corner and then back out in reverse, come back in. You can do that here, but you got so much waste area here. I use a different technique on this one. And I actually cut it, slice it up in small pieces to get into that. And let me show you on this one right here what I'm talking about. I make two cuts and come in from two different directions. Now I'll come out and I'll come back around this way. That also helps me get the point started on the other one there. And I'll show this other one too. So that's just a little different technique I use to get those sharp points in a pattern like that. I'm just cutting 3/4 inch construction off a 1x6 here. And you saw that blade grab as I turned. I wasn't being alert. Got to keep your finger down on that so it doesn't pop up. But I got with the reverse tooth blade. That's what you'll get sometimes. But I just wanted to show that real quick. Okay, so I got this cut out. What I had to do, you got with this kind of wood especially, you got real weak points right here. You're trying to break there, so I put a little bit of a reinforcement on there. That's going to be in the back. I won't see it from out here. So then we needed to raise it up, put it in there, and let it set up about even with the base of this bottom of this hole. So I eyeballed it, cut this little piece. It fits in there real nicely, and kind of get it in place. And then I'm going to glue that in, then I'm going to glue this on top of that. That raises it up just about even with that hole. And then we'll turn it over to my wife, because she's going to put straw or something in there. May put a little something here for a little extra light. But she's going to finish the outside of the gourd, and that's her department. I was just trying to cut this and mount it for her. But I'll get this glued in, turn it over to her, and then we'll see what the finished product looks like when she gets through with it. Okay, so I got the little nativity piece glued inside on a little platform to raise it up even with the hole. And I'm just going to turn it over to my wife. That's the way she wanted it right there, and she's going to finish the outside of the gourd, may even try to do a thatch roof type thing on it. I don't know what all her plans are, but hopefully I'll get a hold of it and show it to you when she gets through with it. So that's my part of this, and we'll have to wait for her to do the rest. So here I wanted to finish this up. I'll show the final work on this project is my wife's idea of a nativity in a gourd. Like I say, she's the one that does raises the gourds and messes with them. So I combine my skills with hers sometimes to help her out. And what she had with this gourd is it had an indented spot right here, and she thought that'd be a good thing to cut out, and she could mount. And that was the first thing she thought, was to mount a nativity in it. So I cut the nativity and mounted it in there for her. Then she put all this stuff on. What those actually are supposed to represent a thatched roof. That's actually gourd seeds, and she went around the perimeter of the little entrance with it. She didn't do anything else to the gourd. It got a little top heavy, so I built a little base. I just took some 1x lumber, the same board the nativity's cut from. Used my my large compass here, and I scribed 2 circles. I figured out what size I needed, and made 2 circles and cut it out on the scroll saw. And then I stained it a little bit because it looked like a roll of masking tape, and we wanted to give it a little more wood-like look. So anyway, that's the finished project. She put some stuff in there, make it look like straw. But that's a collaboration there. We'll call it the nativity gourd, I guess. But whatever, it's just one of the many things she does with gourds. First time we've done anything like that. So hope you enjoyed seeing that. It's going to be a little Christmas video. Try to post it here in about a week or so and have it up before Christmas. But anyway, that's just a collaboration between me and my wife, and I want to show that to you. So thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next one.